Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the live stream today. Um, I'm just waiting for Manny here. He's getting his camera set up. Let's see if he's ready to go here.
Yes, sir.
Oh, he's in the house. What did you have to do? What was the
Just
secret?
restart it. Just restart it. That's all.
I was about to hit you with that. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Yeah, it literally worked. Like banging on the TV when you were a kid.
Yeah. Or blowing in the Nintendo cartridge. That was going to be the next thing I was going to recommend, but you
Yes,
know,
sir.
my show my age. So yeah, welcome everybody to today's live stream. I was shocked, man. I jumped into the live stream, the chat, and I was like, yo, this dude brought like a whole legion of people up in this chat, man. It's crazy. Like
That's
so many people. I'm thinking like, you know what? I don't know if we're gonna have enough, people to critique. Maybe we might do like, I don't know, 5 or 6 Instagram pages. And it's like, I don't know how many are in the chat right now, but there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot.
that's what's up. I didn't even expect that either, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's crazy,
That's what's
man.
up
It's
though.
crazy. So it's a beautiful thing. So just some real quick housekeeping things. I'm going to put this little banner at the bottom for people as they're coming in late. We're going to try to go through as many Instagram accounts as possible. I was going to say at the beginning of the stream that you don't have to do super chats or anything like that. Just leave your handle. But then Manny shared it, and then all of a sudden people just started donating through super chats. So thank you for that. Thank you for the support. But now I got to prioritize super chats. So with that being said, we only have a handful of super chats that have come through so far. So those are going to be at the top of the list. Once we get through those, I've already got a few selected, but depending on what the time looks like, we'll start to dig into those as well. So Manny, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. I just how beautiful do I look in my live stream or this
Man,
setup?
it's looking crispy.
But it don't autofocus. Like this
What's
is
up
my
with that?
problem. I don't know.
What camera you have?
A7 III, but I don't know. I gotta play with it, man.
Yeah, you know what it is?
What's up?
A7 III doesn't have continuous eye autofocus in video.
No, okay.
That started with the A7R4. So, see, check this out. Watch. I mean, I'm using the 24G Master. So you see that? Isn't that nice? Oh, look at that. Hold on. See? Can't do that with the
Oh
A7
well,
III.
it's all good.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. We're gonna make it
I
work
could
anyway.
just
You know,
yeah,
you
let's
you
do
like
it.
using old technology. It's okay.
Never that. Never that.
All right, so let me see. I'm gonna set this thing up here. We're gonna get started with the first page here. So give me a sec. Let's go here.
Adrian is right. I do not want the A7R4. I want the A7 IV. That's what I
Why?
want. I don't want the A7R4. Why would I want the A7R4?
Because it's a beast.
Nah, bro.
You don't even know what you're saying right now. Dude,
I,
A7R4 is the truth.
I take too many pictures to be shooting that kind of high res.
Storage is so cheap.
Nah,
Storage is
bro.
so cheap right now.
No.
Like you could buy like 8 TB for like probably under a couple $100. It's so cheap.
Miguel, I have about over 100 TB on my Synology, and I still don't want to do it. So,
Bro, you know how funny you're gonna sound in like 5 years when everybody has like a
right.
100,000 TB, and you're like, but Miguel, I got 100 TB.
Hmm.
Dude,
I
it's gonna
believe you.
be more, man. Look, you got the A7S. You're probably gonna be shooting your YouTube stuff in like 422 10-bit. The files are massive. So
They are. They are.
it's just the way it's gonna be.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get things started. I see some super chats coming through, so I'm gonna add those to the list. We're gonna try to get through as many of these as humanly possible, but I want to make sure we kind of provide as much value to the people who've submitted as possible. So we're gonna get started here with Kevin Truitt Photography. By the way, guys, do me a favor for all of the people that were reviewing the page. Give them a follow. Check them out. So let's get started here. I'm just going to kind of scroll through and
Can you go back up again?
yeah.
Let me see the name. Oh, Kevin Truitt. Okay.
Yeah, you know him?
No, I haven't. No, but I'm just wanted to see. so I could remember his name.
Yeah. So I'll go through a few of them here. Actually, let me see if I can scroll a little easier this way. So I figured to do this kind of easily, maybe we could do like what our overall impression of the page is to begin with, just as a whole, like the aesthetic of the IG page. And then maybe talk about like what we like and maybe an area of opportunity.
Yeah, so that's the thing, right? With me, I'm not the kind of person to be like anal on a certain aesthetic. Like I kind of broke out of that. And me, I'm kind of like, I'm kind of a free flow person, but I am going to look at things, I guess, from that kind of perspective. I think he's moving in the right direction. See here, he's kind of losing the aesthetic, but at the top of the page, I think I think Kevin was there's a nice aesthetic going on here, pretty consistent. The photos look really great. He's got some grids, but yeah, I think right here, I think the first half of what you were showing looks great, right?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful portraits. When you start to go down, you start to put those black frames. Let's go back down. Keep going down. And you start to like keep going down, more down, more down. Just go faster. Scroll that thing. Like right here. Like yeah, see, like stuff like that. I would put that on the stories. It's like personal beliefs and stuff. Although it is important, and if that's important to you, fine. But I think from Instagram post on your page perspective, maybe I would put that as a caption, but not as like a post. But then again, it's all personal preference. But that's just my critique.
Yeah, no, I think you're right on the money. I mean, I'll kind of start backwards and I'll jump off of that. I do think when it comes to stuff like that, like it definitely is better to be shared in like an Instagram story or something of that nature, or even have like your own personal social media page where you share your beliefs. Um, you know, there's a lot of people who may want to work with you or hire you that may be of a different faith, and unless you just want to alienate those people, I would definitely recommend the exact same thing. As far as the good things, I do agree. The first few photos, and not even the first few, like even these here, looks like they're all studio lit photos. These are really beautiful.
They're
really nice. Like
they are. Yep.
Kind of reminds me of like Lindsay Adler, style, or maybe Sue Bryce style.
Sue Bryce, yeah.
I get Sue Bryce vibes off of those shots there. There's obviously a lot of consistency as far as it all being just really nice portraits. Sizing is something for me when I look at the aesthetic. You've got some that are kind of full size, and then you've got these where, I don't know, let me click on this. I don't know if it's a magazine or no. Oh yeah,
looks good.
Magazine. Yeah, so that's cool. You got published in Elegant. So that's awesome. This is something where I would probably just share the photo itself rather than doing a screenshot, just because I feel like it just makes the grid look kind of off a little bit. But yeah.
If I have one like OCD with Instagram, it's usually I'm usually pretty flexible. My OCD is having those white borders on photos, and I know I hate it, right? You want your whole image to show. You took it for a reason. You took it like this for a reason, but now you got to crop in and cut some feet out, whatever. But I still have like this OCD with like some images having a white border and then some not. And then for me, that just throws me off. I don't know.
Yeah.
So what I do, I actually try to shoot for Instagram. So when I'm out, I'll actually take a couple steps back and I'll take a shot from farther just to be able to fit it,
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you. A lot of what I do, I'm shooting it in camera the way I like it, but then I'm also thinking to myself, like, I'm going to lose some of the real estate of this photo. So will it still work if I was to just make it into a 4x5 image? And if you look on my Instagram, like probably 90%, 95% of the shots, I shot them at the normal, like I didn't give any room, but when I kind of squeeze it down to 4x5, it still works. So yeah, no, I think that's all really good feedback. So thanks to Kevin Truitt for the super chat. Thanks for giving us the chance to look over your stuff. Let me stop sharing this one and we'll go to our next person. We have some good ones in here, by the way. I got to say, like, some of y'all just want to show off, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They got some really good work, and I'm like, man, they just showing off right now, you know. But hey, it's all good. That's what the platform right now is for.
You're right.
So we got ASG Picks, Seattle photographer, portrait photographer. So yeah, check this out.
Oh yeah, he's got that okay. Yeah, when you start getting into those like you could tell he spends a lot of time retouching for sure.
Yeah, no
A lot
doubt.
of attention to detail to retouching for sure.
Okay. So what are your impressions overall?
I think wait, what's his name again?
It is, hold on, let me go back up to the
Because
top.
he's on the yeah, see, so he is on the right path. I think he definitely like the culture of Instagram, like the aesthetic and like what feature pages like. This is the kind of look that they like, whimsical, you know, really high attention to the retouch. And this is where people like him have an advantage, I think, on this platform versus people that don't know how to retouch as well. And I know retouching is it's difficult to learn, but once you learn it, like on a platform like Instagram, you'll get your images shared more often, I think. Because feature pages like, and you have a couple feature pages, you know that you kind of like these kind of images because
Yeah,
you know,
they do well.
yeah.
They perform well. People interact and they engage with this style quite a bit. So what do you think are some areas of opportunity looking at these shots? What do you think he could improve on? He or she? I'm not sure if it looks like a he.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it's a guy.
yeah,
Um, I would say take this to the next level. And what I would do, since right now on Instagram, I'm gonna be real with you, and I'm not trying to put anybody down, but when I scroll through my feed, this is all I see. This is all I see. And I'm starting to become numb to the same kind of style photo. And I'm kind of I kind of do the same thing too. But right now, I would say for him, I would take advantage of Instagram Reels, right? The Reels right now, they're pushing Reels, almost like TikTok. So when you're out taking photos like this, and these are beautiful photos, what I would do is either put your phone on a tripod, put a camera on a tripod, or even go wide on your phone and just capture some cool behind the scenes of behind the camera, take the photo, and then put a cool transition, a beat with like a hard beat drop, and then put the photo, cool music, stuff like that gets mad views on Reels, and I've seen people blow up like that. So that is the next step for him.
yeah. I totally agree. I think there's an opportunity here to be able to, let's see how many followers. So he's got 2,068 followers right now. And I mean, if I had not seen that, if I would have just looked at the images themselves, I would have guessed easily like minimum like 40 or 50K.
He
Because I've
has
seen
the style
people
for
have
it for sure.
double, you know what I mean? Like I've seen people that have double that have a very similar style, you know, and their Instagram is like crazy. So you know, definitely for those of you that are in the chat, you know, give these folks a follow. This is really strong work. You know, I kind of agree. You know, I think this is like very Instagram friendly portraits. You know, it's a very it's just a nice aesthetic overall. I think areas of opportunity really for me is just to you know, like Manny was saying, you see this style of portraiture a lot. So it's like it's a catch 22, right? Because it does well on Instagram, but it's also immensely common, as weird as it is. So I don't know. It's like my recommendation would be to just try to figure out a way to be unique, you know, and because honestly, like as I see these photos, I can think of like, you know, probably 3 or 4 other people that have very similar type of style, you know, and so maybe it's through styling, you know, maybe it's through makeup, maybe it's through your lighting. I don't know. There has to be something that kind of is you, that's unique, that sets it apart from a lot of these other Instagrammers that take similar style of portraits. So yeah, that's rough. I see Irene Rudnick is in the chat. She says, "Why wasn't I invited?" Sorry, Irene.
Yeah,
We're gonna do one. I don't think I'm still trying to recover from the first time that she was on. because boy, the chat was popping that time too, and she's a firecracker, man. She's a firecracker. I don't know if y'all are ready. If y'all want Irene Rudnick to come on and review your Instagram pages, let me know in the comments. Let me know in the live chat. We'll have to see if we can make it on. So yeah, let's go to the next one here. All right, so let's see. Pull this next one up. I have to like check these ahead of time to make sure it's not just a bunch of nudies, you know. That's okay, but like for YouTube and stuff like that, sometimes they flip out. So Baton Rouge, here we go. All right, share that. All right, here we go. So we got Alvi de Cali. Alvi de Cali.
Alvi de Cali.
I'm gonna go with that. 2000.
Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Okay, scrolling through. Oh snap! We got some glow in the dark.
Okay, man, I've never done that. I've always wanted to do that.
Dude, I've been dying to do like a beauty shoot, like close up with some makeup like that.
Yeah.
I'm a little jealous right now. So, Manny, what's your first impression as you scroll through this, or as I'm scrolling through this?
So I see a pattern of like six, like he had, okay, so he posts like 3 to 6 images per post. But I mean, I think first of all, the styling in the beginning, the styling, there's a lot of styling that goes on, like the opposite of me. Like me, hey, we're jeans and a tank top, something like that for my urban stuff. But like a lot of styling is done here. Keep going down. Let me see. I think too many images were posted of that one shoot, I think.
Yeah, that was my first impression too.
Yeah, I think too many. I think too many images were posted.
So I don't know if you would agree with me on this because I want to lose the train of thought on this one. But my recommendation for this right now, for what you're saying, is find the best photo and post that one. Like out of this grid of 9 photos, pick the very best one, the one with the best pose, best expression, the one that, is that like wow stunner image, and then post that one and then give it a little bit. You know what I mean? What do you think? How would you approach this situation a little differently, Manny?
So I'm not the kind of person to just post one shoot or post one photo of an entire shoot and forget about everything else, because it's like, wait, I want people to appreciate this too. It's like sometimes when you put like 5 images on one post, they really can't appreciate the other one. So what I normally do is put my favorite one as first, and then I put other ones that are okay, that are good from that shoot, but not are my favorite. If I have 2 favorites, I'll put 2 different posts. I'll put one post with one of my favorites, other ones that I'm like, okay, these are good too. And then I put another dedicated post to another one that I really love. So yeah, that's how I approach it.
Yeah, no, I think that's fantastic. I agree. I do the same thing. I'll post one shot and I try to space them out. If I have like 5 to 8 images from the shoot, I pick my favorite one usually, and I'll start off with that one. And if that one pops off and does well, maybe like 4 posts later or 5 posts later, I'll drop, the second image from that shoot. So what are they doing good? I mean, I know you were talking about the styling. Would you say that's kind of like the strong?
Great styling. I think right there, the sky is a little bit too, a little bit too blue. I get it. The teal and orange is a thing, but I think that could have been turned down a little bit. Is the saturation of the blue?
Yeah, you're seeing a lot of haloing and quite a bit with like if you add any like LUTs or presets and you don't actually dial it back a little bit, sometimes the preset just goes boom to your shot and it looks great at first, but then when you start looking at the details in the trees in real life, trees don't look like that. The sky doesn't look like that. So my initial reaction when I look at it is I see the model, beautiful styling, she looks wonderful, the scene looks great, the composition looks great, but then my eyes drift to that sky because it's brighter than her, right? and then I see that blue stuff happening in the trees, and I'm kind of lost there.
Yeah.
So
No,
yeah,
I agree.
I
I
agree.
agree, but I like his composition though. I like his composition skills. I see what he's doing. I think it would have just kept kept it all orange. I think it would have been better for that one specifically.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm with you on that.
one thing that I love about this dude is his concepts. You know, like he just tries a lot of different things, and I love that. I love that he does a little bit of everything, and that's very versatile, showing versatility.
Yeah, I would agree. The compositions look good. I mean,
Look at the
honestly,
lighting on that. That's
yeah,
great.
like this style right here, man, you should be making some money.
Hell yeah,
You better be going out there and charging some of these families. I'm gonna be honest with you.
that's
I mean,
beautiful.
I don't know about you, Manny, but I think if I was gonna get a family portrait done for the holidays or whatever the case might be, I would come to
Take me
you.
to that spot. Take me to that spot right
Yeah,
there.
that's what I'm saying. That's magic.
Same
Like
time.
this is where you want to be, you know. This is where like people will spend good money to have portraits taken like this. Um, I, this
Fire.
this I don't know about.
Well, see, that's the thing, right? I think there's I think he like I said, versatility. Like he's able to do some like that. I consider that to be more like really weird and artistic and
Mhm.
dark. But then he can hit him up with the family photo. So I think if I don't know if this is a business page or not. That's the thing, right? Because if this is a business page, you got it going on with the family photos, and it's gorgeous work. But like, you know, I think he's showing that he can do a little bit of everything.
Yeah, it
So
looks like it is a business page. I mean, at least
boudoir in high fashion. Okay.
the way it reads to me, it's
Yeah.
like it's a business. So uh,
Yeah.
yeah, I agree with you. I mean, I think this was something I had to battle with when I first started, because you know, obviously, I don't know if Manny's probably the same, but as a portrait photographer, you photograph everything. You know, if you have somebody come and hit you up and they're like, "Hey, I need to take, you know, a headshot," you're going to take that. If they come in, "Hey, I need family portraits," you're going to take that. You know, "Hey, I just had a kid. I want some baby pictures." You're probably going to take that if they're paying you. You know,
Yeah.
so like, but you're not going to post all of that, right? You're going to post the stuff that you really want to be known for, you know. And I think a lot of people sometimes get caught up because they say, well, if I only post one type of work, like I'm getting all this other kind of work and I won't get more of that. But it's actually not true. Like I get all kinds of work. I mean, I get video work. I don't even, outside of posting videos on YouTube, like I get requests to shoot videos for companies, you know. So don't think that just because you post one type of work that you pigeonhole yourself. If you show skill in one area, just by extension, people are going to come to you for other stuff too. So let's see. So let's go into the
I think we're gonna have to blaze through these a little faster because I didn't realize how many submissions we got here. Woo.
I know. I know. This is nuts, man. Your people are amazing. They're
Yes.
coming through strong. So here we go. Let's go to the next one here. All right. So we got Fahim Farooq Photography from Germany, 3,700 followers. Already seeing some
Oh,
stuff
that's
I
cool.
like.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I
seeing.
love the poses, man. I love those like the kicking and the angles. Dope. Oh, okay. Watch out. That close-up portrait with the freckles. Like that
That.
boy trying to get featured on Sony Portraits.
If he shoots portraits with Sony, yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at this. Look. Get straight out of a
Did
fashion.
he screenshot that from an ad? Like that's
Oh, it says
nice.
fall issue. What is that?
No. I'm just joking. Like I'm saying, like that's straight out of like straight out of an issue right there, like
Yeah, that
magazine. That's
literally
dope.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are your impressions? I think this is him here.
Okay. My
Look at
man
that.
with the beard. All right, beard gang in the house.
So now all of a sudden, you know, he just got a few extra points.
Yeah, he did. Go back to the keep scrolling a little so I can get a little bit more of an impression of his work. I mean, dude is on point. See, he does a lot of those cool poses where they'll go on their tippy toes and like flare and kicking, and I dig it. I definitely like the style. Just he's shown that he could use natural light really well, and then he could also use flash really well. See that? Like, come on now. That's nice. I mean,
Yeah.
you could have lit that, but I think I like the mystery, right?
Mm-hmm.
I like
Yep.
the
I agree.
mystery of her face going dark. Like, not bad.
Yeah, I'm for it.
Yeah, my man
I'm
knows
never
what
know
he's
if any of
doing.
this stuff is lit or not, but because a lot of it looks really clean and natural.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, it
I
looks
think
good.
that's my impression is like, great subjects, I see a lot of great faces, a lot of diversity,
Yeah.
great lighting, whether it's
Mm,
natural light, if it's flash, it doesn't look flashy, which I'm always impressed.
hmm Good
Let's,
stuff, man. That looks great. Yeah,
I like it.
yeah,
Great
man.
faces, I don't know if these people are all models or what the deal is, but
Ooh, that hat though. See, that's cheating. That's cheating. You can't. No. Look at
yeah,
that. I gotta go buy one now. I looked on
yeah.
Amazon too. They're massive, but that looks awesome.
Yeah, it's beautiful, man. This is really, really good work. Great
Yeah,
poses. Really
solid.
powerful. Look at that.
Mm, look at that. Wait, hold on. All right, bro. All right, you showing out now.
Yeah, yeah.
We shouldn't have scrolled this far down.
Check
Mm-mm.
this out. Here is like the example of what you were talking about earlier too, with like, obviously we've seen a few of these shots from this portrait session or this fashion shoot, and he's not putting them back to back to back.
Yeah.
There's like 10 photos, 9 photos in a row. He's spreading it out. He's spreading the love across the feed.
Yep. Yep.
How
I
photos
like
like
it.
this only have 500 likes? I don't get it.
That's the thing. Numbers don't always tell the story, right?
That's the truth. Any areas of opportunity before we go to the next one here? I mean, I feel
Hey,
like tough.
for me, when you're on this level, I want to see some more behind the scenes of what you're doing.
Yep.
So again, Reels, Instagram Reels. You want to keep going up? Go up all the way?
Oh, there we go.
All the way up. See,
Yep.
you got 3,000 followers, but you have work that does not see followers doesn't numbers don't determine what your work is. Your work is great, but you gotta step it up to the next level. Again, right now, Instagram Reels are popping. I know I get lazy sometimes making those videos and having to go into Premiere and whatever, but show a little bit behind the scenes of what you're doing to get shots like that with the hat. Woo, I'd watch that like 10 times back to back.
Yep.
Get that algorithm going for you. And that's what I would do. Reels, a little bit more behind the scenes of your shoots. That's what I would do.
Let me see. Do we have anything in the reels? Oh, so he's got a few.
He's got okay.
Yeah,
So
he got
you got to do
4.
more. Oh, he's got the hat one. Okay,
Yeah.
you read my mind.
Yep. So
Yeah, so
yeah,
good
I,
stuff.
I
Yeah,
agree.
do more.
I think this is one of those situations where like, if he started to leverage the video aspect, whether he's doing it through stories, doing it through reels, there's some great opportunity there to get featured. He's doing the hashtag thing, which is cool. Um, yeah, I mean, just keep doing what you're doing. Keep
Yeah,
tagging these, bigger feature pages, and yeah, this is clean work. And even if it's not, here's the tricky thing, right? I see this work, and I think to myself, he may not have like a huge Instagram following, but I bet you this guy makes money, and I bet you he can make money with images like this.
hell yeah,
So
hell yeah,
really good work. Let's go to the next one
boy.
here. Let's see.
Bro, we have to put like a time limit on these suckers, man. Look at
Yeah,
this.
yeah, I know. We're gonna try.
Ooh-wee.
We got
All right.
one here. Let me see if I can find them. So here.
Irene, I'm gonna go on Amazon and look for that hat.
You
Yeah,
gonna wear it?
oh, I'll wear it. Shit, I'll use it as a foreground object. I'll go
Yeah.
viral on Reels.
Oh, I got to see that. So we got Paulo
Paulo.
Fernandez Photography, 2,400 followers. Let's see. Let's scroll down a little bit here. Yep. Seeing some really beautiful work.
See, he did some Reels. Okay. Yeah. See that? Like he knows what he's doing. Like with the Reels. You see how he's doing the behind the scenes,
Yeah.
showing
I
the
can't
back of the
believe
camera.
Yo, I can't.
Stuff like that is.
I need to know what happened.
Yeah. Right.
Damn it! I got clickbaited. He got me.
Wait. What if a wave just hits him?
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's
Boom.
what happened. Fire.
Nice. See, there you
Yeah.
go.
See, stuff like that is great. Love to see stuff like that.
Yeah, beautiful locations. I think Instagram friendly with all the wide open stuff, blurry backgrounds, everybody's popping off the background, but
Yep.
they also have great light on them. I feel like sometimes when people are doing the Instagram stuff, they see people shooting wide open, they shoot everything with the blurry backgrounds, but then the
Mm,
light on the face doesn't look good. And it's
mm,
like, yo, every
that
single,
one.
the lighting on the face is just,
That one. That one
yeah.
stood out to me. That one stood out to me right there.
Yep, 85
That's
Gutman.
nice.
That's a nice shot. So yeah, beautiful work, beautiful locations, great subjects. I mean, I don't know what do we tell this guy to do better?
Um, you know, I'm trying to be picky here, like because he makes it hard, you
Yeah,
know. I'm trying to be picky here. I'm looking at what I can pick on, man, but I'm in it, I gotta call it like I see it, like really good stuff.
yeah,
He's definitely into the Barbie skin look, which some people don't like. Some people
yep,
are not into the Barbie skin, but hey, you know what? Like you can hate it all you want. Sometimes I don't like it. I think there's a time and a place for it. But guess what? Instagram, it's the time. It's always a time and a place for Barbie skin, especially now. It is what
yeah.
it is. It just depends, man. Like, yeah, that's a whole nother topic. I was about to literally ramble right now about skin and people feeling like they're looking at a real human versus a fake person. I'm not even gonna get into that right now.
Yeah. No, I'm right there with you too. I mean, when it comes to the skin retouch, I personally am a fan of seeing texture, and he's got some shots that have the texture.
Yep, yep,
Like
for sure.
I'm looking at these, and sometimes it's kind of hard to tell with Instagram compression, but like a shot like this, there's texture in that shot. The stuff is in focus. It's nice. Some of these expressions are really good.
Yep.
Really, the only thing that I could say is maybe, and this is kind of tricky because you never know how the feed is going to look, but like some of these shots, I feel like they're kind of cropped in such a way to where, like, say like this, for example, it's like you can't see her face, you can't see the whole shot. That's probably the only thing I can think of really as I look through some of these is just the like the preview photo is not doesn't look its best. But then when you click on it, it looks fine.
Right.
I keep these things in mind because maybe if somebody is seeing it and just kind of scrolling through the feed, they may not click on the individual photo to see what it looks like. So really good stuff. Let's go to our next one here. Yeah, we still got a bunch to go.
Yeah, man, we gotta run these through
Have to do one.
like 3 minute, like 2-3 minute.
There we go. So we
All
got
right, we got
huge
you.
photos. 153 followers.
Okay.
So let's kind of scroll through here.
I love that photo on the left with the
Yeah.
yellow shirt. That's real nice.
Yeah. The
So he
yellow.
does a little bit of everything. So he's posting baby photos, selfies, all kinds of. He's posting all kinds of stuff. Slingshot, yes, sir. Um, yeah, he's doing a little bit of everything. Quinceañeras. I mean, yeah, he's doing a little bit of everything.
I could already.
Even architecture.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I could already see two things just looking right here. Like, I'm going to stop right here. So, like, the things that I would see, number one, real quick and easy, like, architecture is beautiful. Portraits are cool. Pick one. I feel like if you're gonna show one type of work, like show that. This confuses me a little bit when I see all these pictures, like family pictures and portraits of people just chilling, and then I see like looks like the High Line maybe.
But
Uh,
that's of course that's depending on if he even cares. Because there's
right.
some people that just don't care and they're
Yeah.
like, I'm good with posting everything and that's cool. But if you are worried about that, if you are looking for that criticism, that's really good advice.
Yeah, I mean, to me, like if I'm just looking at this page here, I would think it's a certain type of Instagram profile, and then I scroll up and I'm like, whoa, where did this come from? Like, where are these people? The other thing too is really pay attention to the lighting in your portrait.
Mm,
Like I'm looking at this shot, for example. If you see, let me just make this a little bigger. You've got these like this dappled lighting where you have these little spots, you know, these highlight spots. You have one on the lips. Your eyes are naturally drawn to the brightest parts of the image. So for me, like this area around her mouth is where I go. And generally speaking, you want people to be drawn into the eyes when you have this, you know, close of a crop. So you'd want the eyes to be the brightest. So, you know, you could use dapple lighting to basically use it to your advantage. Maybe bring her a little bit forward to where that bright spot is maybe on her eye, you know, and have her look at the camera with a real kind of intense gaze, and it could look kind of cool. But
I think he was going for sometimes streaks of light look good
right.
on like a face, but not it's see, it has to be a certain streak. Like it has to look like aesthetically pleasing. If it's just lighting up like the side of her mouth, it doesn't really, you know, it's not really doing much for the photo. And see here again, this is another one where I would just change my angle of shooting. See where the light's hitting on the side and it's creating all these textures. It's not very flattering. And then she's got the little drop of light right here. I would change my composition. Remember, lighting, you have to prioritize lighting. And if I think that if you would have changed the angle, she would have the 1.4 lens. If that doesn't look great back there, I would change the angle from where I'm shooting and make sure that she has either, you know, nice even lighting or something. But I would have changed the angle of shooting here for sure.
Yeah, I agree. And the last thing that I'll just add into this is that because there's so much greenery, you're starting to get some green reflected light in the skin. So keep an eye out for that. Look in your raw file just to see and confirm if this is actually there. But you have all these different shades in the face, and that's something generally that you want to avoid. So it's real simple to fix.
Yeah.
Like a white bed sheet or something like that to put over the ground or to cover the plants, trees or whatever, so that you're not getting that green reflected light. So, but yeah, other than that,
cool.
Those tips will help out.
Yep.
Get some more followers. Okay, so let me go here. Share screen. Okay. And we got Braylon Gray. All right. San Diego photographer. Keeping it nice.
Ooh.
183 followers. I mean, I'm a little confused.
So
there's only
right there. No, one quick tip. Can you go back up a little bit? I think for those, I think those, if I were to see the raw photo of that, I think those photos have great potential. I think it needs to be a little bit more contrasty though. I feel like you went for that matte white, like, you know, you increase the curve to get like increase the white. I think these photos would have looked better with more contrast, I think, and less of the matte look. That's the first thing I seen. I feel like if I had this raw file, like, because the lighting is really good and the scenery looks good and I like it. But
you would hit it with that Mo preset.
Mo preset makes everything. Make it instant banger, instant share all over social media. So
yeah, no doubt about it. So going through the rest of these here, no, I agree with you too. I think that shot definitely, that sequence of shots, if it had a little more contrast, it could look good.
Expression is on point.
Yeah, this one looks really nice. I don't know if the eyes are in focus. The eyes look a little bit on the blurry side, but that could just be me.
I can't
drink
tell.
Some more coffee.
Yeah, I can't tell. It's too small, the screen right now.
That's what she said.
Oh boy.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, come on. How old are you?
That's
from 2000 and what?
16.
People still do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride that until I'm like 80. You gonna see me as an old man. I'm gonna be like, got him, with like dentures. That's how it's gonna have to be. So yeah, I mean, lighting and stuff here looks really nice. I mean, I kind of agree with you. There's this washed out type of look to the shots, but it could just be his style, you know?
It could be. Yeah. I'm just saying what I would do.
Yeah, I mean, even these, like, this is another example. Like, to me, you know, I think you hit the nail on the head. Like, these three shots, for example, I think would look really good with some more contrast. You know, maybe a little more saturation too.
Those shots are fire. Go to the middle one.
Yeah, this
go to the middle one. Right there, like that's the one that stands out to me. Like, and I think your edit looks good, but I think I think you gotta, if you were to bring out the contrast in it and give it a nice dodge and burn, right? Like, just give it more like contour the body. See how everything just kind of like the shadows are recovered. It seems like the blacks are up in like a matte look. If this image were to have more just dodge and burn, right? Deepen out the blacks, just carve it up. I think so much potential because it's on point.
Yep. I dig it. All right. So that's Braylon Gray. Really, really nice work. Let's go to the next one here. Share screen. Chrome tab. J Santos photos. There we go. Portraits, lifestyle, and urban photographer. 55 followers.
J Santos,
New York. All right. So let's go through a few of these here.
Oh, my man's got a look at that beard though, bro. That could be my brother right there.
Yeah, seriously. looks like you a little bit. You put on a few pounds.
Yeah, which I can never do.
Yeah,
I've tried. So for me, it looks like maybe it seems like he's either started out because I don't see too much work. But I'm gonna tell you something. If you just started out, this doesn't look. No, see, I don't believe it. He didn't just start out, because people that just start, because I don't see too many photos, don't take pictures like that. Go up. Unless my man has a great eye for composition, right there, the middle one with the couple.
This one, yeah.
Yes. See, stuff like that, beginners just don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he's definitely got a great. Are you in the chat? Wait, what's his name? Jay, right?
Yeah.
Yo, are you in the chat? How long you been shooting for?
Yeah, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, how long you been shooting for, bro? Because some stuff like this is beautiful. Backlit, you see that backlit shot? Yes, technically not front. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's got that magic feel to it that I know that couple probably was like, they were in love.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's the money shot. I'm walking away with dopamine levels all the way high. We're driving home. But and see, I don't know, like stuff like that is, it's cool. It's like trendy stuff,
Yeah.
But I want to know how long he's been shooting. That's what I want to know, because it's hard to judge.
Yeah.
If he's not here though, I don't think he's here.
Yeah, he may not be. Maybe he just this is recorded, so you could always go back and watch it afterwards.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, that definitely would be the thing. Just keep shooting, shoot more. The only advice I would give, like, you're doing some storytelling with this. It's really beautiful. I kind of keep going back to this because, trendy is kind of the word of the day when it comes to this profile. This is like a very trendy shot to me, but it's one of those shots that kind of doesn't make sense because based on where she's looking, it's like, what is she thinking right now? Light bulbs. You know what I mean? So like, that's the story I'm getting from the shot. So think about the storytelling component of what the person is saying with their expression, with their gaze, with the scenery that's around them, all of that stuff. Like, super, super important. But yeah, keep shooting. I mean, I think that's probably the advice I would go with here.
Yep.
So let's keep it moving. And let's see. Share screen. And we got one-click imaging. There we go. Let me scroll up to the top here. All right. So 548 followers. We provide superior quality and unforgettable images to make sure you get noticed.
Punchline.
I'm sold. Let's see. Let's see if the images are going to back that up.
What is okay? Portraiture. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to get a feel for. Okay. So we got yoga, then we got like business stuff, and then we got some really. Okay, that's cool.
Oh yeah.
That's really cool. That's really cool. So I feel like you're very open to different concepts. See, railroad, is that a railroad check?
Yeah.
Yeah, see. So that's something that I did when I first started. I mean, that's personally, I'm just not a fan of railroad tracks. But I'm not even gonna get into railroad tracks. Go back. I think that the quality is good. I feel like maybe retouching. I think retouching could be a little bit better. I'm not saying that it's bad, but it could be better. It
Yeah, I
could be
agree.
better.
Like
But the
that.
concepts are great. Or like, see, her styling's nice.
Yep.
The styling's great. Keep going up. Go a little faster. See right there. See that picture? I don't know. I think that picture has to be cut out
This one.
because you see the sharp line on her hair. Unless she got the best hairstylist. I feel
Yeah.
like this. I feel like this image. The colors are just like they're not. They clash too much. I think.
Yeah,
I
it almost looks like they blurred the background like more.
yeah,
Like they
yeah. You can see. I think by
photoshopped
the
them
halo,
on
by the back of the hair.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can see it all the way around
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I think it's a decent headshot, but I wouldn't go with that kind of background, man. I wouldn't.
I agree. The colors are a little bit much, but like I like stuff like this. Like this looks cool.
That is cool. It's like like a bit of a storytelling aspect to it.
I mean, it's got some moodiness to it. It's creative.
I would have gone more dramatic with that one. You see that? Like, go back to it. I feel like this one, again, if you give me this raw image, I feel like it has potential to be more striking. I think I would have made the bright part of the umbrella even brighter, like I would have made a dramatic, this I feel just drama, but you have to bring it out of the image, and it's kind of flat right now. You got to really bring out the drama and play with the highlights and shadows a little bit more to get that.
Like boost up the highlights and kind of darken the shadows a little
bit. That's the first thing I would, Yeah.
Yep. I think the only feedback that I'll give, I mean, as I'm looking through this, because all that stuff is 100%. The other thing I would really focus on is developing a rapport with the people that you're photographing so that you can get really good expressions out of them. This is a shot here that, like, as I look at him, he doesn't look like he's happy to be photographed. Like, this is not for me. This would be one that, like, if I took this shot, this would be me, like, just starting the session. And I'd be like, all right, man, whatever his name, it looks like at DW Dogs. Well, listen up, dog. We're going to have to loosen up a little bit, and I'd have him shake it out a little bit and try to get him to play a character, whatever the case might be, so that he's not giving this type of expression, because it just looks like I don't want to be here. And that kind of comes across, and I'm sure that's not the case. I'm sure he was cool and enjoyed it, but you gotta bring it out of people,
Yeah, I see what you mean.
So
yes, sir.
Good. Let's go on to the next one here. Let's see, share. Okay, and we're gonna go to. All right, here we go. Kumets Photography, 298 followers.
Kumets.
It's like wedding.
Okay, so he does a lot of weddings and events.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so LA. Yeah, so it looks like he's a quinceañera. Quinceañera and weddings. Yeah. Go back up a little bit more. Yeah, weddings and quinceañeras. I used to do this stuff, man. When I first started, I was pure quinceañera and weddings, and I feel
like I'm Manny Ortiz 1.0, like when you started.
Yeah.
So being that you came from this, background shooting this type of stuff, if you were shooting this to start out, like, what would you be looking to do differently?
I think that I'd be sharing more of those banger shots, what I call banger shots, the one in the middle there with the couple.
This one?
I'd be sharing more stuff like that. Like, whenever I go out and I have a couple with me or a quinceañera party, I always try to get that one money shot that I can share on social media to promote the entire event, at least for me. Because, and then, yeah, that's what I would post more stuff like this. And is that sky real?
Yeah, it looks pretty real. I think it's just the color because of the veil.
Yeah,
I mean, this is definitely
yeah,
lit.
yeah.
And I don't
Yeah, I
mean
would
lit the way
post.
the kids are saying these days. I mean, it's lit like it's, been flashed.
Right, right. Miguel. Oh boy, no hope for you, man.
I knew that would get a rise out of you. So yeah, I mean, shots like this, man, to me, like this is it, man. This is like a money shot right here. More of this, more mood, more expression, more emotion.
Would
I'm a fan of the tight close-up stuff, so like I like that.
Yeah, and for a second, it looks like he's shooting at like F. But I'm glad he's shooting because you got the Eiffel Tower from Las Vegas right there,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
and it works. I think the veil could have been a little bit more like more. It's like a softer, natural. It doesn't look soft and natural, but I love this and the motion, the way she's holding is the posing. Okay, it's good, very good.
Yeah. This
Yeah,
one's
see that one I probably would have that's more of a snapshot. I would have left
Yep.
that out of the portfolio.
Yeah.
So I would post the absolute best stuff and I would leave the portfolio, like the snapshots, out of it for sure. I give the client the snapshots. I
Right.
post the money shots.
Yep. Only the ones that are hot frames, as I like to
Yep.
say. Hot frames only.
You want people to think when they see your quinceañera photos, like, damn, like he is gonna crush it. But little do they know, most of the shots that we take are not those shots. It's just we got to make sure we get those for them, and it's a great way to promote your business. So
Yeah. So I agree. And this shot, by the way, if you're gonna show the hands and show the ring, that ring needs to be sharp, man. Right now, I got beer goggles on. It's like I don't know where the plane of focus is. Maybe it's on the knuckle. So yeah, you got to look out for that. And it looks like Jay Santos is in the chat, and he says he's been shooting for 3 years.
okay,
From earlier. So
yeah, I just sent here. I gave you my advice. I posted
yeah.
it in the comments. Post more. That's all. Because
Yep.
like that one shot, that wedding shot, bro, that was fire.
Yeah.
That couple shot under
Yep.
with the composition and everything. My man, more stuff like that. Less stuff for the what was it? That one shot in the. Well, you know what? No, you can do that stuff. It's just like no, you can keep doing that stuff. Who am I to say what you shouldn't do? But I think that it kind of threw off the feed a little bit for me in terms of what I was seeing.
The answer to that question is he's Manny Ortiz. That's so take the advice. It's a big grain of salt,
Kevin
Kevin
Joseph.
All right. So 865
Arts, portraits, bros.
Bros. Did you just say bros? Bros, man. All right, so let's go through these. Do you like these? This
is the thing. It looks cool. It looks cool if you could just post it once and everything all at once, But like you already know what happens when I see this. I'm like, oh man, you got to see like 6 posts before, and it's like it gets annoying to a point unless you go on the profile and actually look at it. It looks cool when you look at it there, but as you're posting it, you're not getting the same engagement because it's pieces of something. You want to avoid that. You want to make one piece meaningful. Make one post very meaningful. This is not very meaningful because it's broken up.
But he got 69 likes on this corner of the photo, though.
That's now that you got some loyals, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got some like maybe like ants and a lot of ants. Cousins. Like I used to do. Hey, really quick. When I first started my YouTube though, and I had like no viewers, I tell my mom, like, Mom, why aren't you like liking my video? Like, show some love. I literally petty.
That's true.
All right.
I used to get phone calls from you all the time. Like, yo, man, did you like my video?
Yeah, Miguel, please.
DMs.
Right.
It's true. I remember.
Yeah. So he's doing that. Okay. So he's doing the grid thing every once in a while. Okay. Very high key back, like on a white backdrop. Then he got some product shots, and then we've got some. Okay. There's a lot to take. There's a lot to take in here.
Yeah.
Moody, like trying to be like very cinematic. My man is very artistic for sure. Like he's got a lot of ideas, very artistic. But I think on an Instagram feed, considering that a post is dedicated, I think I tend to unfollow people that do this kind of stuff, to be honest with you, because when I start seeing parts of hands and then I'll scroll a little bit more and then I see another part of a hand, like I'm like, I don't got time for this.
Yeah, you know, here's I'm glad you said it first because now I don't seem like as much of an asshole, but you know, I unfollow people that do this too because the thing is when you're scrolling through the feed, you're not going to see this, right? I have to click on the profile in order to see this the way it is.
Exactly.
On my feed, this is what I'm going to see. I'm going to be scrolling and I'm like, what the hell is that?
No, I don't want to even click anymore to see.
Unfollow.
I'm just already annoyed. You know, you want to get to the point. I like when I scroll, I just want to see what I see,
Right.
you know, and I don't want to have to investigate. Basically, you know, I'm saying like the work is great, and you
Yeah.
could tell you're creative, but you got to
Right.
understand from a person that's looking at this stuff, this is the kind of stuff that may be running through their head.
Yeah, and you know what's disappointing is that this shot is so beautiful. The location is stunning. You know, the model or the subject looks
Beautiful.
amazing, just
Yeah.
beautiful all around. But it's like it's broken up into these tiles, and like, yeah, that's my advice. And there's a lot of this too, you know. So just like,
Yeah, that's not a
it.
bit. That's something I wouldn't, even if it was a dedicated post, I would not post that.
Right.
And the headphones, like I wouldn't post that stuff because I think that really throws off the page, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Remember,
You know,
everything that I say is coming from love. Like
right.
I'm
Yep.
talking to you guys because I was at a place where I wasn't, you know what I mean? And I don't even hold myself high up in terms of like a photography world. I'm just giving you some constructive criticism. I think this
Yeah.
stuff should stay, should not be on the main feed, especially broken up like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I agree 100%. Hopefully that helps. And
yeah,
you know, that's something that I will say that I'll kind of echo as well is that you know, all of what we're saying, you know, we're not trying to like beat anybody up or anything like that. We're literally saying this in the hopes that it will help you to improve your photography, to see things a little bit differently. Because listen, we've all been there. You know, I've started out and I took a lot of shots that you know I wasn't super happy with, you know, and so let's see. So we're gonna go. I'm gonna pull this up here. I'll just put it on the screen so I could see it. So it's SIRNET_photo. Okay. So we got Annette Castillo.
man, are we gonna be able to get through all of them? Because I mean, I think because people are still super chatting with their names, and
Yeah.
I almost feel like at this point I mean, we may not be able to get to all. I mean, that's gonna be tough. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
this
tough.
I would say at this point, I mean, if you're giving a super chat, I appreciate it. Thanks for the support. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna have enough time to be able to get through all of these.
All right, let's blitz. Let's do
Yeah.
like a first impressions, boom, and let's get through these.
Yep.
All right. Okay, so we got baby photos, we got some pregnancy photos. That's super cute with the bubbles. I don't know if that's an overlay or not, but that's great. Beautiful studio work. I can already tell. Looks really nice and airy.
Yeah.
We got some black and white, some railroad tracks.
Almost looks like film. Like it's got a really nice film look to it.
Yeah. I can write my first impression. Well, go back to his name. Go back to his
Let's
name. I'll tell you
see.
what my first. Those are gorgeous photos, man. Like,
Annette.
okay, Arizona. I think you definitely can make money doing this. I don't know how business is right now because obviously it's weird times, but you have really great work. Posing babies, oh my god, that is like a nightmare. I've tried it. Oh my god, it was
Bro,
the worst.
I wish I could sleep like that.
Right.
Well, I sleep so good that my mouth is just.
Yeah. No, that's beautiful stuff. Beautiful family,
Yep.
children photos. I would, in terms of criticism, I don't know because they're so cute. How can you criticize?
Yeah.
What can you say? You can't really say
What
nothing.
I can say is I feel like these photos very similar to the last, you know, few critiques before. The saturation of colors and the contrast is a little bit muted. I don't know if it's just the monitor that I'm on, but these photos on my screen look to be like faded a bit. And
The black for sure, they're faded. The black
yeah,
is faded. There's no contrast. There's like contrast was reduced.
even these, you know, like when you see these, the color, everything is just very faded. It's not saturated. And I think that would make this the whole feed as a whole pop more because you got all this color, but the colors aren't jumping out at you because they've been faded. So
yeah, I used to do the faded thing back in the day, but that's like a cell phone thing, like an Instagram filter kind of thing where you get that white fade. If you got a high end camera, like I want to bring out, you know, I'm gonna introduce some contrast in there, you know, like make it look. But that's again, everyone has a different style.
yeah,
But yeah, great stuff.
agreed.
Good
Very
stuff.
very nice. Let's go to Mr. Desire. There we go. All right. Okay, 21,000 followers. This might be the most followers that we've critiqued so far. So Mr. Desire. Let's see beauty images.
Oh, I just did a shot like that with the lipstick. That in my Sigma video. Let's see. Oh yeah, man. I mean, I'm gonna have a hard time critiquing this one. Let's see. Oh man, look at this. I love the girl in the middle with the snake. That was cool. Yeah. That one right. Okay. Everything I loved. Everything I've loved everything so far except the one to the right.
Yeah, I was gonna say that it's blown out.
Yeah. Yeah. This one I think there's not enough detail.
Mm-hmm.
There's not enough detail in this one. I feel like yeah, there's not enough detail. I feel like it's complete. Her face, the girl to the right, is completely washed. There has to be detail there. That's what makes it like it would make it look so much more high quality if you could see the detail and like just like, you know, yeah. I think the lighting maybe it was a little too harsh or a little too bright or something like that. But I feel like if it was toned down a bit, I think that it could have been. It had a lot of. That image has a lot of potential. Yep. Just got to be lit different, and I think it would have been so much better. Can you go back?
Yeah, let's see.
But I see like go down. Go down.
Look at that, like that's super beautiful.
Yeah, that's pretty.
You know,
go down. One stood out to me. Go down.
Oh, down.
Down. The one right there to the right.
Yep.
That's beautiful. There's no front lighting. It's all backlit, I think, and that's gorgeous. Look at the way the light's hitting like the chest and the collarbone and all this. Like I think that's pretty, really pretty.
So my critique, because all of this work, very strong work. I talked about this in my posing hands video. When someone is posing with their hand like this, they need to bring that hand in a little bit because you could see she's got this beautiful dark skin tone, and then the hands are really pale, and that's everybody, you know. I mean, if you see my hands, mine actually on the camera doesn't look too different. Manny's actually, I think your face is darker than your hand usually. So
it's almost like this, yeah, because with a crop, I'm getting this. You see this? Yeah. Like I'm getting a breakup in between the hands, where it looks like she's like, yeah, I'm getting a breakup, and I call this the sailor pose. Like, yeah, definitely, yeah.
I call it the I got a headache pose.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
it's
that
like
one too.
Beautiful headache, you know. She's like, oh, my head hurts, but I'm beautiful. Like, that's what I'm saying. But really, really strong, really beautiful work. I'm gonna pull up. So we got Evan.
Great.
Evan was here. Hold on, let me pull up Evan's work. I was here. Evan Gutman. All right, 14.7K followers. Because one day I'll be a memory, but pictures are eternal. I like that. So scroll.
For the record, I know Evan. So
yeah, me too.
I already know the kind of stuff that he does. He let me use his rooftop one time in New York, which was love. Super cool dude.
I was going to use his rooftop, but I just haven't been able to get out there. And then now I'm in Florida, so
yeah,
I got to try next time I get out there. So yeah, I'm seeing some familiar faces. You know, I'll say like Evan's work is really, really clean. You know, he works with like top-notch talent in New York. You know, so he's getting some of the best faces you could possibly get for this shot kind of jumps out at me mainly for a couple of reasons. Number one, the direction of the light is not the most flattering. You know, you've got this like really, this is blown out. Like I know for sure if I put this into Lightroom or Capture One, these spots here is just white pixels. And so looking at the rest of the work being so strong, I see this shot and I'm like, man, that's blown out. And the light is kind of coming upwards. It's what what I call monster lighting, where the light is coming from underneath. You know, and there's a little bit of a lack of saturation of colors. So this one to me, if it was me, I probably would not post this one, or I would just rework
And that's
this.
just and that's just being picky, because look at all the other ones that you got.
The rest of them look really, really good. I mean,
Like,
you see stuff like this, you know.
all his the New York stuff in the streets. That's one thing I love about, like, like, you know me, I love shooting in the streets, but he
Yep.
gets girls like going out there, just doing stuff like that. You know,
Yeah,
see the girls
going
back
out,
to back,
going
like
out in
stuff
the
like that.
city.
Just, it's cool. Yeah,
Yeah, you know.
like unsuspecting. Like, you're not supposed to
Yeah,
see. Look at that. That's cool. That's cool. Definitely.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you know, the only reason that I nitpick that one photo is you look at all of these shots, and that photo sticks out to me like it doesn't
Yeah.
belong. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I agree.
But it's got some beautiful work, very beautiful work. Let's go to our next one here. SIGURDURG photography. Okay, here we go. All right, 179 followers, family and event photography, studying at New York Institute of Photography. So he's college educated, as I like to say. Look at that. I mean, that's beautiful. This looks like it's in Oregon or something like that, or Iceland. Yeah.
Ooh.
You know?
Let me find out.
List, man. That's
Let
beautiful.
me find out.
Yeah, that is.
Oh, look at
Really,
those tones. He got them Danny Diamond tones.
yeah, I was gonna say, like with the kids.
Uh-huh.
Yep, I agree.
Got those nice golden warm tones.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really nice.
Yeah, beautiful locations, obviously.
Oh, snap. Oh, you got the drone shot too with this. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, he's working it. Yeah, this is really good work. Great locations.
Yeah, dreamy. Yeah, real dreamy. That was shot with like what, an f/0 lens?
Yeah, f/0.00001.
Man, that was okay.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, a little bit of okay. We got some that could probably be like a that's actually really, really beautiful. Those photos of the guy playing the instrument and with the shadows and the light, like, looks gorgeous. Yeah, my man is yeah. Look at that. That is really cool.
Like, I'm not a big fan of that.
I like that stuff.
With all the other faces and stuff, and then you got one without a face. That one kind of sticks out. Like that one.
I think it's pretty cool. It's different.
It's nice, man. Really, really nice. Really clean, clean work. I like it. I'm a fan.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Really nice. All right, let's see. We'll do how much more time do you have?
I mean, what time is it? It's 2:00. What is it? Friday? I mean, I got a little bit more time, man. It's all good. Yeah, let's get through these.
Let's bang these out here. And we still got
more. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do this.
All right, here we go. Let's do this. Let me actually scroll up here. So I'm getting caught up here. So we got ZACKTUITE. There we go. So Zack Truitt, I'm gonna guess. 19 years old, portrait and drone, photographer for Skydeck Chicago.
Okay. So he's from my city.
Yeah.
All right.
You might see some familiar faces here then.
Yeah, I might run into him at some point.
Yep. All right.
I'm always out there.
I'm gonna stop right here. What do you think I'm thinking right now? Because you're probably thinking the same thing.
I mean, okay, so now you put me on a spot now, you see.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, okay, he put Chicago and drone, that's one. See, you talking about that photo?
Well, I mean, I'm talking like this whole, we got two photos here back to back that have a little bit of issues.
So yeah, I mean, when I dissect that photo, so first off, these photos sometimes are okay, when they're like reaching for the lens. Sometimes I'll do that if given, like, I feel like it's the mood. But her hand is, I feel like, wait, is her hand turned downwards like this? Is her thumb inwards? Yeah, so it's like this.
The hand, but it's so blurry. It looks like
so it's like this, and it's blown out though. It's blown out,
exposed like crazy. Yeah. So here's what's happening in my brain. It's the brightest part of the image, number one. So my eyes are going to that hand. I'm not even looking at the face, which she's beautiful makeup. But I'm going to that hand, and the hand looks like like one of these like cartoon character hands, you know, where it's like this big, like, you know, Ronald McDonald looking hand. I don't even know.
Yeah, I think the
Oven.
exposure. Yeah, the exposure I think should have, if that's the look, right? Like, okay, I would have just exposed for the hand,
Yeah.
and I would have just probably tried to, bring some of the shadows back, but you can't recover those shadows. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not, that's why I would usually expose for the highlights on something like that. But really good right there, that middle shot,
dude,
really pretty.
The rest of these are awesome.
Yeah, that was the only. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
That's a really clean shot. Like the nice highlight. Really clean shot. Go back. Go up to that one with the sky, the yellow sky in the background.
Yellow sky in the
bottom left. Yeah. So here it looks. See, this is the thing with images like this, right? You have a beautiful sky, and that's when like flash comes in, because you can really get that. You can get the sky and properly exposed, and then you can expose for her. See, sometimes when you do something like this, and you can see the halo around the building, that you really brought back those highlights to the point where you see that the halo, and to my eye, it doesn't look natural. It just doesn't look natural. It looks forced, like that's not how it actually looked, and then the halo's there. That's when you know that you shouldn't be going that far. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, go back, because I saw some.
It looks like a nuclear explosion back there.
Yeah. Go back though. See, so we got some. Yeah. So like that's really clean. Go down. Go down. So see, like, I love the flow, the hair flow there. Really beautiful there. Really beautiful there in the middle. Like perfect placement there. You're shooting in a harsh afternoon light, and you put her in the perfect spot. Okay. Good.
Yeah, these are really nice.
Good. It's a low light shot. Yep. Good. That's direct flash. Yeah, that's direct flash. So yeah, I think for the most part, see, really colorful. I like those edits. Normally I don't. It's like a starburst. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I love like the colors, except the colors on her skin. I think by her chest, I think it's too red. But I like the burst of colors in these last edits for sure.
Man, this would be one, like, I bet you the raw, you can massage this raw file a little bit, and you would have like if you desaturated the greens instead of bringing it up to like this double mint color, and just really bring the attention to her, because she's beautiful, like beautiful hair, beautiful skin, great makeup, beautiful eyes. I would rather desaturate those colors and bring the attention to her, because right now, I don't know about you, but my eyeballs are looking at this right here, and I'm lost.
Yeah,
there's a beautiful woman behind it, but I'm with my eyeballs.
I didn't even see. That's the thing. I didn't even see. I saw the green in the cut. I didn't even look at that one strand that you're looking at. Yeah. I think there's a time. I think. See, I'm appreciating the starburst colors going on, but what I normally do, I normally desaturate the greens. I love desaturating blues and greens, because there's blue in cement. If you ever shoot on the street, there's blue in the concrete, in the cement, and I like to desaturate that to make it look really gray, like the concrete jungle kind of look, like urban. And greens, I like to desaturate as well and give it that like rich dark tone to them, if I make any sense. So yeah. All right, good stuff.
You usually don't, but you're making sense right now.
All right, I'll just log out then. You could just
Ram of the Rose. All right, here we go. All right, 1,112 followers. I take pictures.
Is that a Fuji? What kind of camera?
That is a Nikon. No, that's a Sony.
Oh, Sony. Okay.
Yeah, that's a Sony.
Oh, okay. All right, man. I need to buy your presets, bro.
Yeah. Let's see. Where's the link? You got the RAM presets,
bro. This kind of stuff right here. This is when this is levels right here in terms of that. I know the raw file did not look like that, right?
No way.
But see, this is where dodging and burning makes the huge difference. You see the way he like sculpts the scene so that your eye just, it looks so dreamy. And that flare up there, that was probably added, or maybe there was fog there. That looks amazing. Go back.
Yeah, he says he's Fuji and Sony.
Okay, let's go back. I mean,
So
at the end of the day, that's irrelevant, right?
yeah,
I was just curious because he held the camera up. Can you go back though?
yeah. Hold on.
Yo, this is fire stuff, man.
Look at that.
Oh man, this guy's look. See,
Moody.
and well, see,
Ooh,
that's
look at that.
he pretty much perfected the like that the you know I'm not gonna say IG style, but like the dude it's really good photography. You know what I'm saying? Really good.
I agree. Let me go back. How many followers does this guy have?
It doesn't represent the actual
No,
level of
that's
work,
what I was
to
gonna
be
say.
honest.
Look at that,
It
1,000.
doesn't
So man,
it does not.
if you're managing his Instagram profile, you see these fire shots, and he comes to you, he says, "Man, Manny, I'm taking these pictures. I want to grow my Instagram following. How do I do that?" What would you tell him right now?
Yo, he said it was smoke, not fog. Oh, okay. Um, you know, if you can't grow with this kind of stuff, I don't know if there is anything that I can say. And that's just a compliment to you. Because this stuff here is just it's next level stuff. This is the kind of stuff that someone with 300K, someone that's just been out and just super experienced, because the edits are really good.
Yeah, I agree.
I think I like your portrait. I like your portraits, but I can see the kind of edit style in your landscape. But your landscapes are gorgeous.
Yeah, I think there's a big gap, honestly. Like looking at the portraits versus the landscape stuff, there's definitely a bit of a divide.
Yep.
And it's not to say the portraits are bad. It's just the landscapes are so good. I would try to figure out how to bring more of that landscape aesthetic to what you're doing with your portraits, because holy cow, like that's crazy. All right, let's go to
that was crazy.
Yeah, that's a treat, man. Look at that beard, man, and that hair. I hate him already. Look at that. Just that hair.
Oh man, look at this dude. It's majestic. Like,
jeez. He's got the whole sepia tones going on. I hate him already, but I love his pictures.
Right.
Totally kidding, by the way. Hopefully you know that.
Of course.
So I mean, these pictures are great.
Oh,
great
snap.
Color. A little bit much.
Hair.
If I'm a critique right off the gate, like a little bit too much on the retouch on that face. Those eyes right there. I don't know about you, but if I saw a woman on the other side of a fence like this or whatever cage, and she had eyes like that, I would pee myself. I would be scared.
Yeah. They're very, very intense. Very intense.
They're intense. They just look, scary. They're lizard eyes.
Well,
retouched. She's beautiful. She's got beautiful eyes, but the way it was retouched is bordering into that, like, she's scary, So you got to make sure you're not doing her a disservice with the retouch on the eyes. And it's very common. It's very simple and easy to go overboard on the eyes, So
look, this is my honest feedback. Okay, when I see these pictures, I see some photos that are really good, and then I see some that are mediocre, and I see a couple different, like, I see some really good, and then I see some that I feel like that don't belong, like that one. Okay, first of all, the landscape with the purple sky. See, like that, I feel that photo, that go back to the Joe Osco photo, drug aisle, or
this one,
right here, like this, I feel like doesn't belong on your feed with the level of work of your other stuff. I feel like that one doesn't belong. Go back.
Let me see.
Oh, he's in Sweden. I see what you were doing there, but I feel like it just doesn't wow me, because there's some other stuff that is really good. Like that's really pretty. That finish shot, real simple but beautiful lighting right there on the left.
This one?
Yeah, no, down.
Oh, down, yeah.
Right there. Yeah. See, like something like that is real simple, but it's really beautiful lighting, really nice expression. Go back. And then I see some stuff
in the people in the background too.
Yeah, and then you go down, and then I kind of get thrown off a little bit with the guy on the phone and stuff like that. But overall, I can see what your love. I could see the stuff that you do. See that? Oh, that's really good too. The pop of color and the glasses, and oh yeah, that's fire.
Yeah, he's doing some good things with colors. I think it's a consistency thing, and I think this one, if I'm looking at it, same
is on
thing.
The weaker side.
Yeah, it's on the weaker side, and you're also getting that light reflection from the green grass that you got to look out for. But man, good work. Very good.
Really good. Really good.
Go back here. I'm going to try to scroll up a little bit because I'm seeing all the recent super chats. Did we get this one here? Let me see. Portrait _ creativity 1. Whoops. All right. Think this is it. Portrait creativity 1. Yeah. So let's see. DM to shoot. All right, here we go. All right.
Oh, we got the Halloween stuff going.
Yeah.
That's cool. I love that one on the right.
Yeah, this one here.
Where she jumping. Oh, I love that one.
That should have more than 24 likes. That's good.
Bro, that was yeah, that's really good. Oh, wow. Okay. Got the okay.
Yeah, this is cool. The styling on some of these is really cool.
Yeah. Lighting could be better there in those two photos, middle and right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lighting could be better. It's really like spotlightish there.
Mm-hmm.
And the pose is kind of, it's not my favorite, but I see some really good stuff in here.
Yeah, there's definitely some good stuff going on here.
Oh yeah.
Some of the stuff is good. Like some of this, you have to really kind of critique things a little bit harder. This is one where I don't know if I was the graduate, if I was her, I don't know, I would want to see a shot of me like this for graduation. I feel like what would have been really cool here is just her doing the traditional like hands on the rails, kind of looking over at the camera would look really cool versus like the whole like I'm shocked. There is that shot in this sequence. Yeah, see, and then it's back to back like the same thing.
I'm muted. I think my audio went out.
Nope, I hear you. I can hear you. You might not be able to hear me. But yeah, these are really, really nice. I would say definitely that would be one of the things I would focus on is just kind of the storytelling. And I said that before in one of the shots, but storytelling is a pretty, important thing that you want to make sure that you focus on. Because some of the shots, the ones that have that storytelling component look really good. And then there's just some that kind of just get lost in the mix, that could be a little bit stronger. So I know Manny is getting his headset readjusted here. Can you hear Manny? Let's see. Hold on. Let's go to J Thorpe. Photo.
Yo.
Yeah. Can you hear now? I could hear you that whole time. I don't know if you can.
Yo.
Right now. Yeah. Can you hear? I'm not here, although I can hear you. But let me see. I'm gonna type this out here in the thing. Manny, I can.
Yo. Can you hear me?
You. There you go. See, Manny, I can hear you. Having technical difficulties here with Manny. Let's do this. Hold on. WordPad. This is how you got to communicate with people when you get back. Here. There we go. Let's stop the screen. We're going to share application WordPad. Here we go. All right, guys, here we go. Manny, I can hear you. Let's see.
Yeah, I know you can hear me, but I can't hear you. Hold on. Hold on, I'm connecting my mic. Logitech. All right, here we go. I think it should work now.
Can you hear now?
All right. Hello?
You hear me now?
Nah, bro.
No?
I can't hear you.
No bueno.
I got it on Bluetooth. Why is it not working?
I don't know.
Oh, I see. Wait, hold on. Speaker mic. Yo, I can't. All right.
All right. This is how we got to communicate since you know his stuff is messed up. So he's gonna work. Oh, you know what? Hold up. Let me see. Oh, never mind. Can't unmute. All right. So let me go back to, let's see, stop sharing. All right. And then we're gonna share Jonathan Thorpe. Here we go. All right, and we'll wait for him to for Manny to get his mic going back here. But 14,000 followers, DC-based photographer and director, Tamron image master, Westcott top pro, and overall really cool dude. I know Jonathan, and really really good dude. So we'll scroll through here, look at some of his work. He's got some composites. Location portraits, conceptual stuff. Let's see. Got some videos and stuff, some BTS. Look at that. Hold on. See if that'll work. Yeah, really good lighting, great storytelling. You know, I've been kind of talking about this and harping on this. And for those of you, while we're waiting for Manny to come back on, this is what I'm talking about with storytelling. You know, you could have a shot like this where they're just kind of standing there and you have this epic fight and they could just be kind of just sitting doing whatever. But here you have this like beautiful lighting, very graphic in terms of the way that it's shown. You know, it almost feels like it's art. You know, it's a piece of art. And so beautiful shot, well lit, great storytelling, just really really well done. Scroll through a few of these here. Manny's gonna try turning it off and on again, as I always say. A little self-portrait. So really good command of light. I mean, obviously he's a Westcott top pro. He's a Westcott ambassador, so you know that the lighting is going to be on point. But just really good work. Great posing, great styling. Big fan of his work. And so if you guys want to kind of get an idea for, you know, what good portraits could look like and just what good storytelling could look like, definitely check out Jonathan's work. It's really good. So let me go back here to our super chats. Let's see. While we're waiting for Manny to come back through. All right, so let's go to this one. So we got PMYX.images. Okay, here we go. All right, so 1,100 followers, A7R3 shooter from Greece. And look at that. I mean, this right here, I'm going to stop really quick and just kind of talk about this. Like, this is the type of photography that's just like, it's art, you know? I've seen a lot of paintings that have been done with the same type of pose, and it's just beautiful. The lighting is spot on. The tones look great. Just a really nice, really interesting, well done image. Like, this is something that I think people would be happy to add to their portfolio. So, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Oh, he's back. I was just talking about this shot here, how it's just like very artistic in nature.
Very. That's how you're supposed to shoot that.
Yep.
Again with the faded black stuff. Again with the faded black stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah. It's a thing though, man. It's a thing on Instagram.
Yeah, I guess it is.
I don't know that I'm a fan of it. I mean, I know I'm not a fan of it, but
Really good.
all things considered, you know, like
really good.
Yeah, like this is like great lighting.
Great balance, like
Yeah.
dramatic. Yeah.
I kind of talk about this often, but those catch lights though, look at that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like that's what you want in a really good portrait. Like the catch lights to me, that his eyes, even when you see it small like this, and same thing here, like the eyes really draw you
For
in because
sure.
the catch lights are on point, but then you have stuff like this where it's like it almost looks selective colorish to me. Like that doesn't fully look black and white on my screen. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Um, yeah, I don't know. What do you think, Manny? Did we lose you? Did we lose you again? Yeah, I can't hear you. So, yeah, I think Manny's still working through the microphone issues here. Can't hear you, Manny.
All right, it's the AirPods, bro. Okay.
Yeah, darn Apple products.
Yeah, better than the Samsung. I'll tell you that
Hey,
much.
mine's been working. Look at that. Buds Live. It's been coming through the whole time.
They're low battery. That's why.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, darn battery life. All right, so I think, let me see, going back through these, just want to make sure that we got the majority of the super chats because we're
Man, this was tough.
slowly.
I really didn't think there was gonna be this many people. I didn't think that many people actually cared. I'm like, usually stuff like this, I'm actually really shocked and actually like I feel like humbled that people actually cared about
Yeah,
what I have to say. Like,
yeah, I feel the same way. Anytime it comes down to this, where it's like you get so many people that come through that are like, "Hey, we want you to look at our portfolios and critique us." It's like, you know, to have your opinion matter like that is interesting to me. So David Camera Visual here, New York. Look at that color. It's like jumping out of the page.
yeah, man, I need to find that spot.
Seriously. Yeah.
Okay, a little urban stuff. All right. Very
Magic.
airy. Very airy. Oh, is that must be like the same girl, I think. For most of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's really pretty.
Girlfriend or something, wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really cool lighting there. So I see. Yeah, I mean, what can I say? Solid. Very, very solid stuff. Really good lighting
Yeah.
there.
What do you think? Do you think it works having the three in a row like that, or is it still
Uh,
an example of like where maybe he should split it up?
yeah, well, I think right there it needs to be split up. Like the girl grabbing the thing,
Yeah.
grabbing. Yeah, I feel like that one should be in one post.
Yeah.
Certain ones when they're really good, I could see putting the three there. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of really good ones that deserve their own. But the
Right.
flower one, I feel like didn't deserve its own. That one right there to the left, that's a good example of right here to the left with the red hair.
Yeah.
That's a good example of this is the kind of shot where you want to change her position so that we could fill up her face. Because when you're just lighting up the nose and right here, that's not good enough because I need to see this. I need to see her eyes. So you want to position her, turn her around. The light's coming from above. It looks like it's coming from directly above, like from this side, from her left side. So I would probably shoot on the other side of the bridge where she would probably have a full face of light or, you know, yeah, you want to avoid the raccoon eyes though. That's one thing.
Yeah. I agree. And this is one of those where you have to really just pay attention to where the light's coming from. And
Yep.
again, like the most basic concept when it comes to portraits, and hopefully you guys get this after this, but your eyes are going to go to the brightest part of an image. And so when the eyes are completely dark and you have what Manny is calling the raccoon eye look, that takes people out of the portrait. It makes the person, to me, she looks very menacing because of the fact that her eyes are so dark, it looks like she's evil, like she's gonna whip up some kind of spell on you. So that might be the mood that you're going for, and that's cool, but you have to be a little more creative, I think, with the lighting so that it tells that story. So this looks really cool. Yeah, I mean, other than that, I would say the only other thing too is the tones. I think some of these will do well with maybe a lighter color grade, where it's not so strong.
I get it. I get the look that you're at the look. I think I would go warmer on the legs, right? Warmer, and then the cool tones in the back for that, just to give me that level, like human legs. I would go warm. It's the perfect time to go. I hate to say it, teal and orange.
Yeah.
Do it.
This feels like a shot you would have taken with like the one that you took with Diana, where she was hanging out the window.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Yeah, that's the vibes that I'm getting. I'm thinking of that photo. But yeah, cool work. Let me let's see. We got a couple new ones here. Let me go back. Hold on. Let me scroll.
Yeah, the people that are in the chat and saying that we missed your super chat. It's really hard. Miguel Quiles is running the show right now, but it's really hard to be him right now. I'm glad I'm not him, because it's a lot of pressure. There's at least more than I thought.
Yeah. I thought we were just gonna have a handful of people. I'm like, holy cow, we got a whole bunch of people. So I'm scrolling up. I'm trying to get some of the earlier ones too. So here we go. Senior photography, 1,800 followers. We got some good stuff to start us off here.
Oh, snap. Okay.
Oh, he was watching.
Oh,
that's funny. I was teaching at that conference. Nice gel work.
Oh, yeah. No, the gel work is really impressive. Yeah. Love the gel work. Very clean. I love the car shot. See, watch, go back up. She wasn't doing no booty pose or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Clean. Look at the one in the front. The one in the front. That one, and no, right next to it, to the right.
This one.
That one. Because look at the lines of the building as well. So he did this on purpose. You don't get it straight off like this on accident. He centered it off. The lines just see. I love symmetry. Look at the symmetry on that with the lines, and then you got the soft. That sky may be fake, because I don't think I've ever got a sky that's soft. That maybe, who knows, but that is beautiful. That is beautiful.
Cloudy is all. There's just not too many clouds. I think that's real.
And that sky is perfect, because that's the kind of sky that I don't want saturated, to be honest with you. I feel like the sky would take away from it. I like the neutral tones of the sky. I would have desaturated the blues as well on that one, because I feel like I like it a lot.
The eyes go where they need to go, though.
Yeah, you know what I mean? For sure. Exactly.
Kind of the only other thing I would say is maybe I would have cloned these little parts.
Yeah, I would have cleaned it up to make it like perfect line. I think, to make it. And then, yeah, for sure. I would have probably dodged and burned her legs. I love leather pants, because leather pants have a shine to them. That's the perfect time to grab a highlight brush and really brush out the leather pants, so you get that nice shine.
Yep, totally agree. All right, let's see. We got
that's good
here. Hold on, let's go back here. All right, so let's go to one more.
Solid work, my friend.
How much more time do you have, Manny? What do you think? 2 more?
Yeah, bro. Unfortunately, man, I got my daughter. My daughter's like banging on my door when I turn off the mic. She's, trying to get to her papa. Wants to tell me all these things, and
got to get back to dad life.
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
We may have to do this on my channel, man, to be honest with you.
I'm down. I think
I didn't think
it's a lot of value to the people watching, and I don't know about you, but my DMs blow up like every single day. Like, people are like, hey, can you take a look at my portfolio? And I feel like it's a value to them when you do it in private, but how much mo better is it when you could do it on a live stream and you have people watching? And obviously
I'm gonna have to
we got to do this, man. We got to do it.
That's interesting.
Look at that. That's trippy.
Wait, go back. Pox, Kristen. Oh, that was done with one of those circular prism, I think. Like one of those things that you put in front of the lens. And I think, yeah.
What a interesting effect.
That is funny.
I would do that again. That would be one recommendation. Like do it again with someone else, like
Oh, they're doing it more. Look.
Yeah, looks like they did it again. Yeah. That's cool. And again, yep.
So I could tell it's Kristen, right?
Let me see. Yeah, Christian.
Or Christian?
Okay. Let me see. Hold on. Let me go back up to the top. Pox Christian.
Okay, Christian. Yeah. Well, down. Weddings event, student photographer, students photographer. Okay, so he takes pictures of students, right? Like senior photos and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could tell his style is very influenced by like the trend.
Yeah.
Like the trend of like doing like this, like smoke bombs. Kids love this stuff, right? That's why, it's the kind of stuff that I would do too if I was taking kid photos because they think it's cool.
That style right there, like a couple things. Like her styling is awesome with the leather. The hair with the blue smoke, I think works really well. The only thing, like this shot could have been like just a hot frame, as I like to say, if her expression would have been better. This looks like one of those in between expressions where like maybe you did like a ready set go and she's just kind of walking and waving the smoke bomb, and this looks like one of those in between shots. I would have done the same type of thing, and I would have told her before she started swinging that thing around, I want you to look at the camera and I want you to just give different expressions, but looking directly at the lens. Because as a viewer, when the person in the photograph isn't looking at me, they're not capturing me, so I feel like that gaze and that expression would have taken this shot from being like an interesting shot with the composition and the color to just being like, okay, frame this sucker, put it up on the wall because it's awesome.
Yeah, smoke bomb stuff is really tricky. I've done it once and it was very tricky.
Yeah, I have one somewhere in my house and I lost it. So maybe one day I'll find it and there'll be like that lone Instagram photo that I post up on my feed. But yeah, I haven't done them. But look at that.
I noticed there's a lot of see, that's cute. There's a lot of different kind of things. So it's hard to catch like a certain vibe. The only vibe that I really catch, I mean, great quality work, but the vibe I get is you're see, that's really beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of variety and like trendy stuff. That's what I would say.
Yeah. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but
no, everyone has a different like.
Yeah. And the other thing too, like again, just as a parting word, keep an eye out here, like a shot like this, kind of going back again, another example. The armpits. I don't know how you feel about it. And I was going to make a video about this at some point. I'm not a fan of this pose in general. Like,
well, armpits are ugly. Most armpits are just not. They're not cute, and the less armpits, the better, in my opinion. But it's tough. Yeah, when you start raising the arms up, you start introducing the armpits, and armpits are hard to edit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you think you're gonna blur it out? Oh, I'll just blur it out, and then you got all this dark smudge, and then it's like, oh man, now you got to remove this, and now it turns into something where it's just like there's no texture. It's just plain skin, and
Yeah, I think there's that, and it's also like the eyes. It looks like she's got a nub for an arm. Depending on the perspective, it's like you don't see the rest of the arm, and it just looks like just a nub.
Man, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Here's one thing that I could take away from this. Yeah, the arms I get because a lot of girls, they think this is like high fashion. They put the arms up, they go straight to this. But one thing that I see a lot, right? And one thing that I make this mistake too sometimes is when you're retouching under the eye, right? You see how we naturally have like a darkness under our eye. When you start to retouch too much under the eye and there's no darkness and it's just nothing but like just blur and like see our under our eye where you see no darkness. What I normally do is if I ever get that, I'll just get like a brush and to erase it. I erase it so I can have some darkness under the eye so it looks more natural.
Yep. because people's eyes, they definitely have that. I think that's a common thing that people do, is that they see that contrast and they want to get rid of it. But
Yeah.
then the eyeball doesn't have the right shape if that shadow's not there.
Yep.
It,
So you have
and
to find a balance.
yep, I totally agree. So I think that's the majority of the most recent super chats. So for anybody else, if I happen to miss, if you did donate, thank you. I appreciate it. We're going to do these again at some point. I'm definitely going to do them. Hopefully we'll jump onto Manny's channel and we'll do the same. Um, some of these, when I scroll up, I can only go so far. So if you left a super chat earlier when we were yapping about someone else's profile, maybe that's why I can't see them. So, but I do think that I got through the majority of them, which is pretty good. So, with that being said, so Manny, first off, thanks for taking the time. I know the people that are watching, like they appreciate the feedback. I think it's interesting because I like to hear, like, I know what I think when I see a photo, but I think it's cool to hear another photographer and kind of see what their perspective is and what they think is good. And sometimes I even feel like for my own work, hearing somebody else's opinion, while I may not always agree with it, it kind of helps me to steer me in a certain direction. So thanks for taking the time to do that.
Of
Um,
course.
and let me ask you, so where can I'm sure most of the people that are here are probably your followers, but what do you have going on? What's new in the world of Manny that they need to know about?
What's new in my world? You know what? A whole lot of just, I don't even know what to say to that. I think I just constantly a life work balance
Yeah,
is literally what trying to stay. This whole YouTube thing is crazy. It's
yeah,
so much more than what people think it is. It's so it just weighs so heavy on you with all the things that go into it, and it's a lot. So basically, my biggest objective when I wake up, dedicate time to my daughter,
yep,
dedicate time to my office, and don't do too much in here, basically. So that's literally my daily struggle, balance.
yeah. No, that's the battle. I mean, I go through the exact same things, and I'm not, pushing the YouTube stuff as much, so I could just imagine with everything that's been going on, like that's hard. It's really hard to keep up with. What about on the product side of things? What kind of stuff can people pick up if they like your work?
Oh, yeah. So I'm so happy you asked.
We
Get
got promo time for you.
the Mo presets. Okay.
Mo
But,
presets. That's
but for
right.
real though, look, I'm gonna tell you like this. There's a lot of people out there that sell things that don't actually use their own stuff. They sell it, they make a product to sell,
Right.
but just to sell, they don't actually use it. The thing is with me is that my presets, my stuff, I actually use for all my stuff. It's there. My all my presets I use for my own stuff, right? So I live. That's a product of what I do. And then my retouching tutorial is everything. My bread and butter. Everything that I know about retouching is in that tutorial, and it's super cheap. So again, I don't push my own products a lot. I let my work speak for itself, because you see, I actually post my work online versus a lot of these YouTubers. And I'm not no knock on anyone. They don't post a lot of work online. They just talk about cameras, and that's cool. There's a place for them. But there's a person like me that I like to show my work, and I feel like my work should speak for itself. And so, but yeah, that's my spiel.
Yeah. No, I totally agree with you. I think there is, and that probably is one of the big reasons why you found the success that you found on YouTube, is the fact that you're out there, you're shooting, you're getting banger shots, and then on the back end of it, it's like, hey, here's how I got it, literally from beginning to end. And so, kudos to you for that. Definitely check out Manny's page, check out some of his work, his presets, his tutorial. On my side of things, I have my dramatic portraiture 101 tutorial. It's on sale now for the holidays. Normally it's 200 bucks. It's on sale right now for $89. You could download it today. You can watch it like in a few minutes. It's a big file because it's almost 7.5 hours of teaching, which I'm gonna be honest with you guys, when I first made this tutorial, I was about to split it up into like 2 or 3 different products because it was like it's so much. Like I felt like I don't really have anywhere to go from here once I made this tutorial, because I put so much. There's 4 different photo shoots. You see and you hear everything of what I'm thinking. Then you see the full retouching process, from a basic retouch all the way up to like my, signature like 1 hour plus retouch. And you get to see all of that. So it's on sale right now, $89, miguelquiles.com. Check it out. But anyway, with that being said, Manny, thank you very much for joining in on the live stream. Hopefully we could do this again. And
yes, sir.
yeah, because and if you guys enjoyed the stream, leave a thumbs up. If you guys enjoyed the content, subscribe to my channel as well. Got this goal. Manny's at like 500,000. Little old me, I'm trying to just get to 100,000. And I'm pretty close. I'm at like 91,000. So anything you guys can do to get me close to that 100K, I would appreciate that. Love you guys.
Hey, really quick. Hold on.
Yeah.
Wait, am I muted? No, I'm not muted. Really quick. So you guys know something really quick. Miguel, before I even did YouTube, my first time at WPPI, I was a noob, right? He was one of the guys that I looked up to. It's so funny. Miguel was one of the guys that I went to his little workshop. I looked up to him. I was like, oh, that's him. That's Miguel. So this literally one of the dudes that I started following when I started shooting Sony, and his name was up there with a couple others that were shooting Sony, and that's how I found him. So definitely a lot of knowledge, man. This guy is like levels above me in terms of overall knowledge for sure.
Yeah, your level's above on the beer game though, so I gotta.
There's no question about that.
I gotta give it up. That's hard.
No question.
I'm trying to pull up this photo while you're on this topic, because I thought this was funny. I had it on my Facebook. I don't know if you've seen this before, but hold on.
Someone said change my keyboard. I have a mechanical keyboard for a reason. I love the tactile feeling. I love that.
Yeah, me too. My wife hates it. She hates hearing that like clickety clack, but it's like I like to know when I've pushed the buttons, when I push the keys on the keypad, that it's actually doing something, that I wouldn't accidentally misclick. But hold on, I'm almost in the right. Let's see, almost where I need to be here. Hold on. I'm gonna have to see if I find the photo. I got a photo of us from WPPI from like many moons ago, where I think I was doing like a photo walk or something like that for Photics back in the day, back when I was for Photics.
Yes, sir. I remember that.
Yep, we went up to that like really fancy hotel room, and we had a model up there. And
yes, sir.
I remember this, but there were some familiar faces in this elevator. Manny was in there. Dang, here it goes. Hold on. All right, I think I got it. Let me see if I could share this page. Hold on. Let's go here, and we're gonna share Chrome tab.
I gotta get going. So my guy's in the basement. He's doing some drywall for me, and he just said he's done.
Here it is.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at those faces.
Guys, that's when I was a straight up noob right there.
Yeah. He says straight up noob. We got
I don't know
over here in the back.
Yeah, I was a noob.
I think this was the model that we photographed that day. Great model.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah,
I feel like that was like ages ago.
Yeah, that's
many moons.
Oh yeah.
And I appreciate the support. Appreciate you jumping on the live stream, and say hi to the fam, say hi to Diana. And keep doing what you do.
Yep, for sure. Irene, get out of here.
Yeah,
get out of here.
Irene, hit me up after.
Irene.
We'll talk about doing a live stream similar. We'll critique some pages. I got to make sure I have a drink nearby for that, because man, she gets wild on these videos. So thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna check y'all out later. Peace out, people.
Yep. All right, guys. Later.
Hang tight, man.